There are things you ought to know before you start your AutoCAD drawing. How to set your graphical user interface, how to set your selection mode, because there are different selection modes in AutoCAD. How to set your crosshair. The crosshair is this plus sign here, the plus sign there, and how to use the design center, and how to use the escape command. Use the escape command on your keyboard to cancel commands and for whenever you make mistakes in AutoCAD. Now we're going to go to the selection mode now. The selection mode. For instance, when you start a drawing, maybe you draw a rectangle of this magnitude, and I want to select this rectangle. There are two types of selection in AutoCAD. You select from your upper left hand corner, just as if you're dragging your mouse to the lower right hand corner. Now if you do that, you have selected the whole rectangle. Now you press the escape key to cancel the selection and to cancel the command in AutoCAD. Remember, this is a step-by-step video for beginners. Now there's also a form of selection from your lower right hand corner to your upper left hand corner. That is also a form of selection. I want you to note, if you're selecting from your left hand to your right hand, you have a blue interface, you have a blue coloration. But if you're selecting from your right to your left, you have a green interface. Now if you're selecting from your left to your right and you make this selection this way, maybe half of the rectangle is not going to select. Why? Because this is a block. The rectangle is a block. Now if we go from our right hand side to our left hand side right now, look at, and we go half of the rectangle or even a quarter of the rectangle is going to select automatically. So these are the two types of selection. Or you can also click on the rectangle if you want to select. If you want to select some groups of objects, this way, group of objects, this is a line this way, a group of objects, we escape, group of objects this way, you can come this way and select the objects this way. If you select this way, the rectangle, the circle, and the line will select. You see, it has selected. But if you come from the left hand side this way, only the circle will be selected, because you selected the circle wholly. Now look at it, only the circle selects. So those are the tricks in what you need to know in AutoCAD before you dabble into it. So that is it for selection. Now for escape key, I've talked about the escape key. If I select my line and it's asking me to specify first point, I specify this first point. And I say, it's not the line I want a circle. I made a mistake selecting the line, but I want a circle. All I have to do is to press the escape key on my keyboard to cancel that particular command and select a circle to draw where I want it to be drawn. So that is how to use the escape key. We use the escape key in AutoCAD to cancel command, and use the escape key to cancel a particular operation if we make a mistake. Now let us delete all this. Let me select all this right now. Use this selection pattern to delete this. You either erase here, use this erase button here, or use the keyboard delete. The delete on your keyboard. So I erase everything there. Now let's go back to the crosshair setting. This is my crosshair. These are moving here. It's like my pencil in AutoCAD. Now this crosshair setting, if I want to set this crosshair right now, I have to go to tools. I go to tools option. Now the option form is coming on. Yeah, this is the option form. Now the crosshair setting. Now for us to set the crosshair setting, that should be on the display. On the display here, crosshair setting, display, we go to crosshair this way. The size of the crosshair is 9, so we can increase it to 30. If we want 30, we apply and OK. Now you see the crosshair is now bigger. If we want it smaller, in that same way also, we can go back and go to options and go to display, crosshair, and make it 10. We apply, you always apply, and OK. Now this is it. So that is the crosshair, it's much smaller. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is the design center. The design center in AutoCAD, this is the design center here on the standard toolbar. Design center, this is the design center. I've clicked on the design center right now. The form for the design center is coming on. The design center in AutoCAD, this is the design center right here. It's an already made drawings in AutoCAD of different disciplines. There are drawings here for mechanical drawings, electrical drawings, basic electronics. If I select any of, there are kitchen drawings, there are architectural drawings, there are plant process drawing. Now if I click on any of this and I go to the block, I double click on the block. Now these are already made plant process drawing. Now all I have to do is to drag out, to drag the drawing out. I've dragged that out. Now all I have to do is to close this, and I have to roll my button in, the button on my mouse. I'll roll it in. This is a rotary dryer. This is a rotary dryer, an already made drawing. If I click on it, it's already made, and it's made, it's a block in AutoCAD. These are already made drawings that are in block in AutoCAD. As time goes on, in our subsequent classes, we're going to talk about how to make block in AutoCAD so that we can use it to do simpler drawings. Now I have to go back to my design center so we can appreciate it more. Let's go to hydraulic, pneumatic, and go to blocks, and go to, I think this is for motor hydraulic. This is a symbol for motor hydraulic. This is a pressure switch. All we are doing is to drag, click, drag, and take it out. Let's close this. Now this is a motor. This is a motor, a hydraulic motor in hydraulic drawing, and this is a compressor motor. This is a compressor in hydraulic system. If you're good in hydraulic system, is a mechanical aspect of engineering. So I just want to show us, and they are all in blocks. This escape, I click this, I escape, I click this, I escape. Now they are all in blocks. So I want us to appreciate the design center. We appreciate the crosshair, the setting of the crosshair. We appreciate the. Now we have to go also to the interface. How to set the interface. How to set this interface. If you want to change the interface from black to white. If you want to change the color of our graphical user interface from black to white, all we have to do is to go to drafting, go to options, drafting, colors, go to colors. Now here, uniform background is in black. Now we make it white. If you make it white, you apply and close, and we apply and we close. Now we see it is now in white. It is now in white. If the background, note, if the background is white, our write-up will be in black. If our background is black, our write-up will be in white. So these are the simple tricks we need to note in AutoCAD. We go there. So thank you for watching, and you catch me in my next video to enjoy more. Thank you.